Hi guys, it's Matt here from PilotPracticeExams.com, where you can pass in half the time. So a quick video on how to use Pilot Practice Exams. Now there's three main methods. There's probably 50 ways you can use it, but there's three main methods that I want to teach you how to use it. So the first way is the obvious way that most people will use it if they're not instructed this. And what they'll do is they'll go through and they'll answer the questions. They'll press quiz summary and get a knowledge deficiency report. They'll then go to the index of the text, find the content and note it where they're recording results, on what page that content is on. That's so you can find stuff fast later. They'll then go to the textbook. They'll use the study techniques that I give in the how to study videos. They'll take a break so that we're testing longer term memory and not short term memory. And then they'll retest and they'll record all that so they've got a way of tracking what works for them. Now, when do you use this method, or when is this method best? Okay, so use this method when you're doing your main learning. Okay, when you first start learning a topic, or when you are early in the learning of a topic. Okay, when you're trying to commit new things to long-term memory. Now, after we've gone and had our break and we want to do a retest. Sometimes we don't want to retest the whole exam. All we want to do is retest the questions that we struggle with or keep getting wrong. So then what you want to do is you want to skip down to method 2, and what you want to do is basically bring up the exam, and you want to, I'll just show you here, you want to just flick through these and don't answer the ones that are relevant. Okay, so that one there might be relevant, and you can just go, well, I'll show you with one that I haven't done, and you just go check. Okay, so that's a way of method number 2 of racing through a lot of content stuff fast. But when you do that, please, when you get here, don't press quiz summary, because you're going to mess up the statistics. Okay, so let's just go back to the other screen. Now, as I said, use this when retesting or later retesting. Okay, and use it on the day of your exam for very fast revision. Pick out the topics that you struggle with and go there, or just race through all the exams and just check. Okay, which sort of overlaps a bit here with what I was going to say in number 3. In number 3, the day of the exam, so if you watch that video that I've got out on the research, what it tells you is a cycle is made up of an exam and a study session. It doesn't matter whether it comes first or last, that we call that a cycle. So on the day of your exam, in the lead up, the more cycles you do, the better your long-term memory. But on the day of the exam, in periods under 24 hours and especially under 12 hours, cycles don't necessarily help. What helps is lots and lots of study. Okay, so most people will, if they find out that, they'll just go and start reading the textbook, but that's very ineffective. Okay, what we want to do is prepare your mind for the exam you're about to face with just the right content. So what you do is you go and you grab the Pilot Practice Exams and you just go through, and you don't actually physically answer any questions. You just keep hitting that check button. You read the question, you press check, you commit the right answer. So you say it out loud, say it out loud, say it out loud. Try and picture it. You know, use all those techniques that I told you in the other videos. But the key point is here, we want to cover a lot of content very, very quickly, and we don't necessarily want to examine ourselves. So what you're going to do is go through, answer no questions, and just go check and read the questions, read the answers, and commit it to short-term memory. So if you're going to do this, read the questions, don't press the quiz summary. Use this on the day of your exam for really fast revision, and also use this when doing your spacing, your revision. So those of you that have passed all your exams, I put out a video yesterday, I think it was, about revision and how the study technique is very, very different, that you need to space out your study to commit it to really long-term memory. So you want to partially forget and then have these aha moments. So this method down here is really, really helpful for you to do a lot of revision and have a lot of aha moments in a fairly short period of time. So I hope that helps, guys. If it has, you know, depending on where you're watching this, give me a share, like, or comment. You know, tell me that you want me to cover something else. Just give me feedback, because it helps guide me in what you guys like and what you want or need to know. Thanks for watching. Matt from PilotPracticeExams.com.